Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather pattern here on ArkleTexHomepage.com as well as the ArkleTexHomepage.com app. And we have kind of settled into more normal hot, dry, and humid conditions across the Arklatex. You can see the big upper level ridge of high pressure kind of centered across the southern half of the country. What's left of Barry now moving into the northeast as we are looking at quiet conditions here with this upper level ridge in control for the next several days. We'll be watching a rare cold front, which could bring us our next chance for some rain early next week. More on that in a second. But first, we have to deal with the heat. As you can see, the temperatures tonight will be a few degrees above normal, as once again we'll settle into the lower 70s. That includes 76 in Shreveport, 75 degrees tonight for the low temperature in Texarkana. As far as daytime highs tomorrow, we are looking at readings back up for the most part into the middle 90s, 94 in Texarkana, 95 in Shreveport, 96 degrees in Natchitoches. Combine this heat with still some very humid conditions. Heat index values probably will surpass 105 once again tomorrow. So far, we don't have a heat advisory in effect for tomorrow. Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for today, but more than likely, given the fact that I'm not seeing much difference between today and tomorrow, you will see that extended. So prepare yourself for more heat and humidity, not only for tomorrow, but basically for the rest of the work week into the weekend. We're not going to be seeing conditions change that much. That being said, let's give you a look at Robin's Toyota Futurecast, and the pattern that we saw last night and this morning and today likely will repeat itself as we are looking at low clouds once again returning to the area. Excuse me, the model does show a few pop-up showers possible this evening, but again, that activity not going to last very long. There are those low clouds which will return late tonight. They'll burn off tomorrow for the most part, giving way to the partly cloudy sky as we work our way into the afternoon. And then going through tomorrow night, expect the late night low clouds to return from the south once again. Those will burn off during the daytime hours Friday. And then as we go through Friday night, again, mostly clear to partly cloudy sky, we'll start to see some low clouds once again across the southern half of the area Saturday. So mainly dry conditions for the rest of the work week as well as the weekend. As you can see, the upper level ridge here, which is going to hold firm. Notice that disturbance up towards Seattle here as we work our way to the end of the work week. Also a big upper level low here over southeastern Canada. Everything kind of merges together to produce a pretty good trough here. Right in there, you can see kind of extending southward. That's going to push a front into and through the Arklatex here Monday night, Tuesday. And behind that front, actually a little bit of a break from the heat and humidity across our area, as we will see highs fall back into the 80s. Dew points will fall back into the 60s, which is anytime you see dew points around here end of July and early August in the 60s, you got to be happy about that. If you don't like humidity, is we will see a little bit drier air perhaps if models are correct as we work our way into especially the middle part of next week, and you can see that trough continuing to extend south into the eastern half of the country. So all that being said, here's a look at first of all rainfall potential. I wanted to point out that again, not going to see a whole lot. Most models showing amounts less than an inch. So this particular model does show some heavy rain over the southern half of the Arklatex. Probably a bit overdone, but nonetheless good, half an inch, maybe an inch in a few isolated spots with that frontal passage expected for the first part of next week. So your 7-day forecast does show that we'll see the heat and humidity stick around through the weekend. Highs mid-90s in Shreveport, lows in the mid-70s. We will cool off again with the rain, close to 90 to begin next week. Upper 80s with some sunshine next Wednesday. Notice Wednesday morning's low and right around 70, which is a bit below normal. Actually could see some 60s over much of the area for Tuesday night and Wednesday morning of next week. In Texarkana, you're looking at similar conditions, staying rather hot for the next several days. Best chance of rain in Texarkana Monday and Tuesday. I think that rain will be to the south of Texarkana Wednesday. And notice next Wednesday, 69 for the low Wednesday morning. Daytime high in Texarkana with some sunshine at 86 degrees, which is, again, that's 7 degrees below normal for this time of year. So looks like the heat, humidity, dry weather continue for the next several days through the weekend. Cold front will bring some rain and a little bit of a drop-off in temperatures for the first half of next week.